Hello and a very good morning to all our viewers. You're watching the morning news on CNN News 18. I'm Koina Sharma and I'll take you through all the latest news and updates from in and around the world. But first up, we'll be tracking some updates from the poll-bound state of Karnataka.
What we said was, those who are indulged in hate politics and creating violence in the state, such organizations we are going to ban, whether it is Bajrang or PFI.
ಕನ್ನಡಿಗರು ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿ ಈ ನಾಡಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಆಂಜನೇಯ ಹುಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ ಅನ್ನೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಕ್ಷಿ ಇದೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಶಕ್ತಿ ಕೊಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ ಪಕ್ಷ ಬದ್ಧವಾಗಿದೆ.
Now the countdown for the Karnataka Assembly elections is underway. 5 days are left and politics continues to take precedence. After the Bajrang Dal ban backlash, the grand old party is raising a soft Hindutva pitch. Karnataka Congress chief D.K. Shivakumar has promised to build temples across the state if voted to power, while ex-CM Siddaramaiah has defended the poll promise of banning the Hindu outfit. Priyanka will continue with her temple run in Karnataka, while Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be on a 2-day campaign blitz from today onwards. Now, both the parties will take final efforts to woo the voters of the southern state.
ನಾವು ಕನ್ನಡಿಗರು ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿ ಈ ನಾಡಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಆಂಜನೇಯ ಹುಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾನೆ ಅನ್ನೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಾಕ್ಷಿ ಇದೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಶಕ್ತಿ ಕೊಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ ಪಕ್ಷ ಬದ್ಧವಾಗಿದೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮನ ನಾವು ರೂಪಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇವೆ. ಎಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರಮುಖವಾದಂಥ ಆಂಜನೇಯನ ದೇವಸ್ಥಾನಗಳು, ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಇತಿಹಾಸ ಸೃಷ್ಟಿಯಾದಂಥ ಆಂಜನೇಯ ದೇವಸ್ಥಾನಗಳಿದೆ.
अगर इस देश के अंदर कोई ये कह दे कि हम बजरंग दल के ऊपर बैन लगाएंगे तो कौन सहन करेगा? ऐसा कौन सा देश विरोधी कार्य बजरंग दल ने किया है बताइए, एक कार्य बताइए। जो देश के हित में बात करते, देश के लिए लड़ते, उनको बैन करेंगे तो देशभक्तों को बैन करेंगे, इसका मतलब आप देशद्रोहियों का साथ देंगे। और ये कांग्रेस ने पहले भी दिखाया है, भारत तेरे टुकड़े होंगे 50, ये कहने वाले के साथ राहुल गांधी खड़े हमने देखे। तो इसलिए ये तो बात होगी, अगर आप ये बात करेंगे कि हम बजरंग दल को बैन करेंगे तो सारे के सारे हमारे बजरंगी जो है, जिनको आशीर्वाद है बजरंग बली का, तो कांग्रेस को उनकी जगह दिखाएंगे।
The Congress party today is characterized by 3 C's. The first one, the most evident one, is communal. Second is corruption, and third is confusion. I would only like to say, तब पछताए होत क्या जब चिड़िया चुग गई खेत. You are taking a U-turn now, and Congress is known for U-turns. But the point is, how dare you hurt the sentiments of the tolerant Hindu community? What was the need to insult our Lord Hanuman? The PFI, SDPI are hand in glove with the Congress party. They wanted Congress party to equate the PFI with the followers of Lord Hanuman.
कर्नाटका में 60 इयर्स से ज़्यादा वो रूल कर रहे थे, कितना मंदिर बनाया। राम मंदिर के लिए हम लड़ रहे थे, वो तो मजाक कर रहे थे। क्यों राम मंदिर नहीं बना? एंड उसका नेता कपिल सिब्बल ने राम मंदिर का विरोध किया, कोर्ट में गया, कोर्ट में वादा किया, क्यों राम मंदिर नहीं बनाया? अभी हमारा मोदी जी सुप्रीम कोर्ट में लड़े, हमारा सरकार लड़े। अभी भव्य राम मंदिर अयोध्या में हो रहे हैं, कर्नाटक में वो कुछ नहीं करने वाले, ये केवल ड्रामा है, पॉलिटिक्स का ड्रामा है, अपीसमेंट पॉलिटिक्स है, इसलिए वो कुछ नहीं करेंगे। वो तो पूरा का पूरा ड्रामा करने वाले हैं, नाटक करने वाले हैं।
Now, with the polls around the corner in Karnataka, we are tracking what is the mood of Mysuru like. Now, our senior editor Pallavi Ghosh brings you this ground report. Take a look.
The majestic and the beautiful Mysore Palace has been marred by some dirty politics between the BJP and the Congress in what has largely been seen as a JDS stronghold. And the fight has been over the Tipu Sultan factor. The BJP has objected to a Tipu Jayanti being celebrated by the Congress on the grounds that he was anti-Hindu. Now hit by the Bajrang Dal ban backlash from the BJP, the Congress is now wanting to play it safe, but they've always defended Tipu Sultan as the only one who was a real hero who took over the mighty British Empire. Such is the fear of alienating the Hindutva vote bank that even on the day of the Samadhi of Tipu Sultan, no one from the Congress party has even turned up at his death place right over here in Mysore. You can only see his 7th generation descendant turning up here with his family, of course, offering his tributes. That is perhaps captures the irony of the elections in which both the BJP, of course, and the Congress party have decided to stay away. Tipu Sultan's name has been mired into a lot of politics from the BJP, from the Congress side. As someone who's his kin, does that sadden you? On a day like today especially?
Today being my 4th Tipu Sultan martyr day, it has been 225 years been Tipu Sultan got a martyr, and his name is alive till today, and it will be there till the world is there. But I am saddened and disappointed where the larger party like Indian National Congress, where there was an election. Today Mr. D.K. Shivkumar visited Chamundeshwari temple, and today being a martyr day, which is a mark day of an India where Tipu Sultan fought against the British, who threw away Britishers from India, and that's the day where freedom fighters were been started a freedom struggle. I'm very hurted that Mr. D.K. Shivkumar couldn't visit here, pay a homage and pay a salute to Tipu Sultan, where BJP also is anti on Tipu Sultan, I agree, but what about the other secular parties?
But the Congress has already said that we are going to celebrate Tipu Sultan Jayanti. You think that was just a ploy?
Maybe only to polarize votes and convince the Muslim votes against the they were being weakened in entire India. To Karnataka to stronger up, only Tipu Sultan name was used in the politics.
Okay. And what about the BJP?
BJP, I don't know why they have been anti-Tipu from 2015.
They say that he's responsible for the killing of Hindus.
I can't comment on that because the history says Tipu Sultan had a lot of soldiers where Hindus, Muslims, Marathas and other castes were also there. This doesn't evidence that Tipu Sultan killed Hindus. It was a war. In war, anybody could have been killed. Where Marathas are also been there, and Nizams were also been there. Where Nizams had a military of Muslims also. Muslims were also been killed, and Hindus also were been killed. Only it was a war. It was not an Hindu-Muslim or a religious war. It was a war against who supported Britishers, who allowed Britishers to come into India. Tipu Sultan always stopped Britishers entering India, and he was been martyr on this day.
So you think on a day like today, I mean, apart from just a handful of tourists I can see here, and of course the family which has come to pay their Shraddhanjali, the politicians staying away?
Politicians only because it is an election, and maybe that the soft Hindutva votes will run away from them. They are running away from Tipu Sultan. I urge them and I agree with them that they had to come and visit, pay a homage to Tipu Sultan. I don't know why they have been ignored and why they are ignoring Tipu Sultan. When Tipu Sultan sacrificed his life, and his children also were the founder member for Indian National Congress and other people.
Well, Karnataka Chief Minister Baswaraj Bommai is fighting from the Shiggaon constituency. Now, he's seeking a 4-time consecutive term from the constituency. The Congress has also fielded Yasin Ahmed Khan Pathan against him. Now, CNN News 18's Akshara spoke with villagers in Shiggaon and asked about the development work that has been carried out and what needs to be done. Here's what they had to say. Let's take a look.
One of the key contests which people will look out for in this upcoming assembly polls in the Mumbai Karnataka region is the one at Shigog constituency, where Chief Minister Basuraj Bommai is set to take on the Congress Yasir Ahmad Khan Pathan. While the general consensus is that Chief Minister Basuraj Bommai will emerge victorious, the Congress candidate is also ready to give a tough fight to Mr. Bommai. We are here at Kurbaramalluru in Shigog constituency. Let us listen to the voices on the ground, understand the pulse of the people to get to know more about the developmental work that has been carried out here and what needs to be done, and get a report card of Chief Minister Basuraj Bommai here.
ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿ ಆದ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಈಗ ಏನು ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ ನಮಗೆ ಅಭ್ಯರ್ಥಿ ಆಗಿದ್ರು 3 ಸಾರಿ ವಿನ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಬಸವರಾಜ ಬೊಮ್ಮಾಯಿ ಅವರು ಇಲ್ಲಿಗೆ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಆಗಾದಾಗ ಇದೊಂದು ಅಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿ ಮಾಡಿರೋದು ಇದೊಂದೇ ಅವ್ರ ಗುಡಿ, ಇದನ್ನ ಬಿಟ್ಟರೆ ಯಾವುದೂ ಇಲ್ಲ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ಲಾಟ್ ಒಳಗೆ ನೋಡಿದ್ರಿ ನೀವು ಶಿಬಾರ್ನ, ಅದು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ಬಂದು ಹೊತ್ನಾಗ ಅದು ಕಂಪೌಂಡ್ ಹಾಕಿಸ್ತೇನೆ, ಮ್ಯಾಲ್ ಸ್ಲ್ಯಾಬ್ ಹಾಕಿಸ್ತೇನೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದುವರೆಗೂ ಏನೂ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ. ಈಗೂ ಗರಿನ ಐತೆ, ತೆಂಗಿನ ಗರಿ ಅದು, ಒಂದು ರೋಡು ಕಾಂಕ್ರೀಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. ಇದುವರೆಗೂ ಮುಖ್ಯಮಂತ್ರಿ ಆಗಿದ ನಂತರ ಇತ್ತ ಅಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿ ಅನ್ನೋಂಥದ್ದೇ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಿನೂ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅವ್ರು ಒಂದು ಸಾರಿ ಜನ ಕಷ್ಟ ಏನು ಅನ್ನೋದು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ.
ಕಲೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರು, ಏನ ಬೆಳೆ ಹಾನಿ ಆದವರು, ಮನಿ ಇದಾದವರು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಅರ್ಜಿ ತೊಗೊಂಬರಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ತೊಗೊಂಡು ಎಲ್ಲ ರೈತರು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಬಡವರು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಕೊಟ್ರು. ಅವ್ನು ತೊಗೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದ್ರೊಳಗೆ ಒಕ್ಕಟ್ಟು ಹೋದ್ರು. ಅವ್ನು ನಾವು ಮಾಡಿಸ್ತೇವೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಇದ ಅಭಿವೃದ್ಧಿ.
Of the many demands, people are demanding a proper bridge that needs to be built over this particular lake. Right now we are here at a lake which is dried up now, but when it rains, it gets completely flooded right here. That's what the villagers are saying. And this is the particular route which the students have to take in order to reach to their schools, which is in another village. But because of rains and flooding, this region gets completely flooded, causing a trouble for transport. And also the villagers say that there's no proper transport facilities as well. Let me quickly cut across and listen to their problems, what they're facing right now here. Sir, namaste. ಸರ್ ಏನು ಸರ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ರಿಡ್ಜ್ ಆಗಬೇಕಾ? ಏನು ಬ್ರಿಡ್ಜ್ ಸರಿ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಹೇಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ
ಬ್ರಿಡ್ಜ್ ಸರಿ ಇಲ್ರಿ, ಮೇನ್ ಬ್ರಿಡ್ಜ್ ಸರಿ ಇಲ್ರಿ. ಮುಂದೆ ಹುಡುಗರಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಾಕ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ಗೆ ಇದು ದಾರಿನೇ ಇಲ್ರಿ. ಮುಂದೆ ಮಳೆ ಆತಂದ್ರೆ 8 ದಿನ ಹಳ್ಳ ಇಳಂಗಿಲ್ರಿ. 8 ದಿನ ಬಳಿಕ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಮಕ್ಕಳು ಮನ್ಯಾಗ ರೀ, ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಮನ್ಯಾಗ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಹಳ್ಳ ನೋಡಕ್ ಬರ್ತಾವ್ರಿ. ಹಳ್ಳ ಬಳ್ಳ ಹುಡ್ರು ಅವ್ನ ಹಿಡ್ಕೊಂಬರಕ್ ನಾವ್ ಬರ್ಬೇಕು. ಮತ್ತೆ 8 ದಿನ ಆದಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತು ತುಂಬತೈತಿ. ಮತ್ತೊಂದ್ ಮಳಿ ಹೊಡಿತಂದ್ರೆ ಮತ್ತು ತುಂಬೇ ಬಿಡ್ತದೆ.
ಕೇಳ್ತೀರಾ ಸರ್ ನೀವು?
ಭಾಳ ವರ್ಷ ಆತ್ ಬಿಡ್ರಿ ಕೇಳಾಕ್ ಕುಂತ.
ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಕೆಲಸ ಏನಾಗಿಲ್ಲ.
ಏನಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ಈ ವರ್ಷಕ್ಕೈತೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಏನೇನಿಲ್ಲ.
ಸರ್ ಊರಿಗೆ ಬಸ್ ಏನು ಬರಲ್ಲ?
ಬಸ್ ಬರಲ್ರಿ, ಒಂದು ಬಸ್ ಬರ್ತೈತಿ ಅದು ಬಂದ್ ಆಗೈತ್ರಿ. ರೋಡ್ ಸರಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಬಂದ್ ಆಗೈತ್ರಿ. ಅದು ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಮ್ಯಾಗ ಹಾಸಿ ಹೋಗತ್ರಿ. ಮುಂದ್ ಹೋಗೋದು ಬರೋದು ವಜ್ಜೆ ಐತ್ರಿ. ಮುಂದ್ ಹಾಸಿ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ನಡ್ಕೊಂತ ಹೋಗಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮ್ಯಾಗ ಹೋಗಿ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕ್ರಿ ನಾವು.
ಸರ್ ಆಸ್ಪತ್ರೆ ಹೇಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲ?
ಆಸ್ಪತ್ರೆ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿಡ್ರಿ.
ಎಷ್ಟು ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು ಆಸ್ಪತ್ರೆಗೆ?
ಆಸ್ಪತ್ರೆ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಹುಳುಕುಪ್ಪೆ ಬಂದೈತ್ರಿ. ಅವರು ಇರ್ತಾರ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ 5 ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್ ಐತಿ.
5 ಕಿಲೋಮೀಟರ್.
Now moving our focus to Manipur, where the situation continues to remain tense. Shoot-at-sight orders have been issued for extreme cases in order to contain the spiraling violence in the state. Now the Army, Assam Rifles and Rapid Action Force have been deployed on the ground. Home Minister Amit Shah spoke with the chief ministers of the neighbouring states, Nagaland, Assam and Mizoram, apart from CM Biren Singh of Manipur yesterday, about the situation. Now, the internet services will remain suspended for the next few days. Over 9,000 people have also been displaced so far.
During the last around 24 hours, some incident of clashes, vandalism and arson have been reported in Imphal, Shoshanpur, Bishnupur, Kangpokpi and More, etc. Precious lives have been lost, besides damage of property of residents, which is very, very unfortunate. These accidents are a result of prevailing misunderstanding between two sections of our society.
The situation closely. We are in touch with the students of the different institutes. We are also making arrangements as a state government to try and evacuate our students at the earliest from there so that they can come back safely. We are making arrangements in terms of different transportation, especially air transportation, so that we can safely and quickly bring back our students back to our state.
Peace has to be maintained and every step has to be taken to bring the situation completely under control. And that's what our appeal would be also to everyone, that whatever help is required. The state government is doing its bit. Whatever is needed from the central government, that would happen. And the priority remains that the situation must return to normalcy at the soonest.
प्रदेश में कल एवं आज की हिंसक घटनाओं से मुझे बहुत दुख हुआ है और दुखी हूं। सभी मणिपुर प्रदेशवासियों को से आग्रह करती हूं कि वे अपनी परंपरा के अनुरूप शांति, स्नेह, भाईचारा एवं सद्भाव बनाए रखें। किसी भी प्रकार की हिंसा, आगजनी में भाग न ले, अफवाहों पर ध्यान न दे, अपनी समस्या और विचारों को शांतिपूर्वक बैठकर आपस में विचार विमर्श कर उपयुक्त मंच सरकार के समक्ष रख सकते हैं। उनका समाधान शांति से निकाला जा सकता है।
Of course, situation was in the evening somewhat tense and there are some violences. But now the state administration has imposed to control, to arrest the violence in different part of the state. And also the Honorable Chief Minister has already appealed to the public not to involve any kind of violence and also to remain peacefully and calmly. If there be any kind of mistakes, it should be corrected through dialogue and talking in the table.
Now moving our focus to the SCO meet that is being held in Goa. It is the second day of the SCO Foreign Ministers meet in Goa and it's slated to begin at 10 a.m. with foreign ministers and their delegations scheduled to arrive at venue around 9:45 a.m. Now External Affairs Minister S.J. Shankar held several bilateral meetings yesterday with the foreign ministers of Russia, China and Uzbekistan. Now, the issues of regional connectivity and common prosperity are on the agenda of the two-day SCO meet. Today's meeting will also lay the groundwork for summit-level talks that are scheduled for July 3rd and 4th. We are cutting across to a small break. We'll be right back. Stay tuned.
Just not bothered about all these things, these emotional issues. In what way the people are concerned, whether Bajrang Dala is there or not, or PFI is there or not, or any other organization is there or not, they are not bothered about it. They are concerned about day-to-day problems.
Mr. Modi is saying that he has, ever since he's hit the campaign trail, Congress is making personal attacks against him. He's having big road shows in Bangalore. You don't think that will make a difference to the campaign in the last stretch?
We are not, it's not a personal attack against Modi. Modi is a great liar. That's what we are telling. You mean to say that is it a personal attack? What promises he has made in 2014, 15, 16? Has he fulfilled those promises? That is why we are telling Modi is a great liar.
Do you believe that Congress will not take the help of any other party if you were to fall short of majority?
That question does not arise at all, because there will be a clear, comfortable majority to Congress party.
And finally, who will become Chief Minister? Who will become Chief Minister?
It is for the newly elected MLAs and the High Command.
Will you be one of the contenders?
Yes, 100% I am one of the contenders.
Okay. Thank you very much. There you have it, Mr. Siddaramaiah, one of the chief ministerial hopefuls of the Congress party. He believes this election is solely about local issues and the promises that were made by the BJP and not kept by the state government. here in Varuna constituency with cameraman Chintan and Satish. This is Zaka Jacob for CNN News 18. So we have with us the Congress Party's chief ministerial contender, the former chief minister, Mr. Siddaramaiah. He's had a hectic day of campaigning in his constituency, Varuna. You've had thousands of people in the roadshow that you've just had. What gives you confidence that Congress Party will come back to power on its own in Karnataka?
I am 100% confident that Congress Party.
Hello and welcome. You're watching CNN News 18. Now we are moving our focus to the big change in Maharashtra politics. Today, all eyes are on the meet of the Nationalist Congress Party as who will succeed Sharad Pawar. Now, the meeting will take place at the party headquarters in Mumbai around 11 a.m. Now, the 18-member panel will first try to convince Pawar as he is adamant over his decision. If he doesn't take back his decision, the committee will decide the name for the post of the national president of the NCP. Now, significantly, NCP MP and Sharad Pawar's daughter Supriya Sule is an apparent front runner in the race of the party chief. The big question arises, will the meeting lead to any conclusion or will Supriya Sule take the reins of the NCP? Let's take a look.
माझी चर्चा वैसे संध्याकाळपर्यंत होईल आणि ती झाल्याच्या नंतर जे काही सगळ्यांची भावना आहे ती नजरेसमोर ठेवून बाहेरून आलेल्या सहकार्यांना विश्वासात घेऊन अंतिम निर्णय हा येथे कार्यकर्त्याच्या मनाची जी भावना आहे ती दुर्लक्षित केली जाणार नाही एवढंच या ठिकाणी आता सांगतो 2 दिवसाच्या नंतर तुम्हाला असं बसावं लागणार नाही
3 साल उनके राज्यसभा के बाकी है तो 3 साल अगर राज्यसभा के बाकी है तो 3 साल राज्यसभा के जब खत्म होंगे उसके बाद आप जाओ साहब पर जब 2024 का रणसंग्राम सामने है संघर्ष तय है तब आप नहीं छोड़ के जा सकते पूरा देश आपकी तरफ देख रहा है महात्मा गांधी अगर स्वतंत्रता की लड़ाई ऐसे ही छोड़ के चले जाते तो क्या होता आज देश आजादी की दूसरी लड़ाई लड़ रहा है संविधान खतरे में है और संविधान से प्यार करने वाला इतना दूसरा बड़ा आदमी ही नहीं है
एक ओपिनियन है नेशनल प्रेसिडेंट है या महाराष्ट्र का प्रेसिडेंट नहीं नेशनल प्रेसिडेंट है सो उन्होंने कुछ काम शुरू किया है वो काम कंटिन्यू करना है ऑपोजिशन यूनिटी के बारे में उन्होंने जो काम शुरू किया वो कंटिन्यू करने के लिए उन्होंने इस्तीफा वापस लेना
He has not yet relented to the several requests that you all have been making. What is the plan for tomorrow?
No, actually he has asked us for 2-3 days to think about, and we all are continuously requesting him because the entire country, especially the youth, is looking towards him with very hopeful eyes because he is the tallest leader today in the opposition and he is the one whom we are seeing every day. We worked under him, so we don't want that he just resign this time. So we are requesting him again and again. He should take his resignation back so that always we can work under him.
कल ये बहुत ही महत्वपूर्ण मीटिंग होने वाली है क्या एजेंडा रहेगा और क्या डिस्कशन रहेगा
देखिए हमारा तो एक और केवल एक ही प्रार्थना है पूरा देश के कार्यकर्ता पूरे देश के हमारे पार्टी के सम्मानित नेता ये चाहते हैं कि माननीय पवार साहब का प्रेरणादायक नेतृत्व इस देश को और पार्टी को मिलता रहे वही प्रार्थना हम उनसे करेंगे देखिए कोई न कोई रास्ता तो निकलेगा क्योंकि पवार साहब लोकतांत्रिक मूल्यों का सम्मान करने वाले नेता हैं और जो हम लोग प्रार्थना कर रहे हैं जो पूरे देश के कार्यकर्ता प्रार्थना कर रहे हैं वो उसका जरूर सम्मान करेंगे
अभी काफी सारे नाम चर्चा में आ रहे हैं चाहे सुप्रिया सुले हो चाहे प्रफुल्ल पटेल हो राज्य के लिए चाहे अजित पवार हो तो क्या इन नामों की चर्चा पिछले 2 दिनों से हो रही है
नहीं अभी कोई ऐसा कोई नाम कोई खास नहीं है अभी तो सभी लोगों की जिनके आप नाम ले रही हैं उनकी भी यही ख्वाहिश है कि माननीय पवार साहब का प्रेरणादायक नेतृत्व हमको मिलता रहे कल जो मीटिंग है वो 11 बजे है प्रदेश कार्यालय के अंदर
और सभी जो सम्मानित साथी हैं, नेतागण हैं, वो आएंगे और माननीय पवार साहब से ही प्रार्थना करेंगे कि वो ही इस पर विचार करें।
Well, moving our focus to the Kerala story controversy, because despite the backlash in politics over the Kerala story, the film has been released today. This comes after the pleas filed in the courts of law to ban the Kerala story, alleging propaganda and spreading communal hatred against the state of Kerala and the Muslim community. Now, the makers of the film are awaiting the people's verdict about the film. Remember, both opposition, Congress and ruling front in Kerala have spoken against the movie and called it a propaganda against the state. Now, the youth wing of Indian Union Muslim League has also given a 1 crore challenge to anyone who can give evidence that 32,000 women from Kerala indeed converted and went to Syria.
That film and all information belonging to the Muslim community in that film is absolutely nonsense and false. So what that film says that 32,000 females, they are moved to the Syria and they are joined the extremist organization from the Kerala through the love jihad process. Actually, love jihad, the already Supreme Court and all authentic bodies already told that there is no love jihad existing in our Kerala. It is absolutely misleaded statement and terminology, love jihad.
Well, the Kerala story hits the screens today, and CNN News 18's Anand Narasimhan had spoken with the makers of the film a few days ago. Listen in to what they had to say about the controversy.
Why do this story?
Because when Sudipto Dada narrated me this story, I was kind of in tears. And I thought that something so sad is happening to these girls. Our daughters are getting completely radicalized through a manipulated conversion and their lives are getting destroyed. And while living in this industry and living in Bombay, we have no idea. So how will the nation know about it? So this topic needs to be told to the whole nation, world. And some action has to be taken against this. That was the only thought with which we started. And we also decided that we're going to be absolutely focused on only the human tragedy part of it. We don't want to do any politics in this. We don't want anything else but the human tragedy at the center and heart of it. And we are going to make a very, very honest, very, very bold film. We are not going to shy away. We are not going to sugarcoat. And that's what we have made.
But the politics has already happened, Sudipto ji. People are asking, where did you come up with this 32,000 number? Now groups have announced 1 crore reward for anybody who can prove the 32,000 number.
I did not get time to tell people that number is actually not 32,000. It is more than 50,000.
Wow.
Now,
so you are upping the numbers. But what's the basis for it?
That is what I'm coming. The point is, the number is hardly matters here. After a point of time, you forget counting, 10, 15, 20, 100, 120, 200, then you forget counting. In the case of Kerala, exactly that is what happened. That now number does not matter, You are from Kerala, so you must be knowing. Kerala has an image that it's a beautiful backwater, lush green villages, and it's a photographer's paradise.
Yes.
But that whole story is confined into Kochi to Trivandrum. Nobody knows what is happening in the northern part of Kerala.
Let me ask you, what made you do the film? And did you go down, do the in-depth research? Are you convinced about what you've done?
Absolutely. There's not even an iota of doubt that it's not happening. Also because Sudipto sir has done 7 years of research. There's a lot of information available on the public domain also. I think that's why we're getting support from every part of the nation and even internationally, because this is happening internationally as well. It's not just in India. So no, I didn't have any doubts on the material, or whether I should or shouldn't do it also wasn't a doubt.
But there is also the backlash. So if there is support, there is also backlash. There are also those who are saying that you're backing a particular agenda.
Right.
You are aren't you risking your career? Aren't you risking whether or not you're going to get more projects?
But
in
I
Bollywood
always
as an
wonder, the
actress?
people who are saying that, would they say that if even one of their person was among the 32,000, or even if the 32,000 was 5, and they had one of their person in the 5 who was raped, drugged, impregnated, or forcefully sent off, brainwashed, their mother, their sister, their daughter, I wonder if they'd say that it was an agenda even then.
Well, it's a wrap from my side. Stay tuned to CNN News 18 for more news and updates. Thanks for watching.